Good morning, teacher.
Hi, Flor. Good morning. How are you doing? Let me share.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very good. Thanks for asking. Let me share my screen, please, and turn my camera on. All right. So today we're going to see the last part of B3. Okay. So it's not a very difficult content, so we're going to have two different topics today. Okay. Did you have an opportunity to work on the quizzes?
I worked in Unit 2,
Okay.
but I miss Unit 1.
Oh, the quiz? You mean?
Yes, with the quiz.
Oh no. I can assign it for until today top if you want.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay, just unit 1, no?
Yes.
Because I'm going to assign unit 3 too until Monday, Tuesday, until tomorrow night. Okay? So
Okay.
it will be 2 quizzes. All right. So let's start, Flor. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is pink.
All right, great. My favorite color is purple, so we're close. So let's see another question. Could you read the second one, please?
Can you tell me what your favorite color is?
All right, thank you very much. So do you see a difference between the first question and the second one? Besides that, both of them are asking about the favorite color, no? Favorite color, favorite color. Can you see any other difference?
The verb be.
All right. What else? What do you mean with the verb be? This is?
Yes.
All right.
You put, can you tell me in the second?
All right, yes. So the second question is the one that we are going to take a look today, okay? So if you want to take notes, you can, okay? So let's start. We're going to concentrate on the second tense, this one, the second question. Okay, so this type of question, it's called embedded question, okay? So it's not a direct question. It has like a start, sometimes a phrase, such as, can you tell me? Sometimes this type of phrase can mean it has a meaning. No, it sounds more polite. No, can you tell me? It's different to saying, what's your favorite color? It sounds more polite. No, can you tell me what your favorite color is? No, but we have some different changes, as you mentioned. No, verb be. So when we want to do that, we might want to sound a little bit more polite. For example, no, we can use one question as part of another question or an statement. Okay, this statement is like, can you tell me, or could you tell me, or I wonder. This type of phrases are called statements. No, so these type of questions are called embedded questions. Okay, so this is a regular question. Where is the station? That's a direct question. Where is the station? No? Question. An embedded question, it will be the second one. Could you read it, please?
Could you tell me where the station is?
Thank you very much. So, can you see the difference? In this case, it's not, can you tell me? No, it's could you, not a different modal. but it's also referring to like it's polite, no? Could you tell me? And if we pay attention to the question word, now we have where, it remains in the same place. Now we just have an extra phrase before. No, could you tell me? Can you tell me? I wonder. And then we have the question word. No, where, it's a question word. Such as another example of question word: how, when, where. No, all of these are question words. And then, as you mentioned already before, the order in a regular question is usually the auxiliary verb. It follows the question word, not where, and then we have the maybe do, have, is, etc. No, we have the auxiliary verb, and then the complement, or maybe any regular verb, and then the complement. No, in the case of the embedded question, we have the subject, no, whatever we're talking about, and then the verb be goes at the end. Okay, that's the only difference between normal questions and embedded questions. All right, usually be goes at the end, or the auxiliary verb, it could be do, did, not goes at the end. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's continue. An embedded question is a question that is inside another question. No, it sounds a little bit like this. Could you read? Okay, sorry. I'll read the first one, you read the second one. When does the class begin? Not just regular question. Can you read the second one, please?
Can you tell me when the class begins?
Thank you very much. So it's like one question inside of another one. No, it's can you? No, it's already a question. Could you? It's already a question. No? So it's like one question inside of another. Can you tell me when the class begins? No, in this case, we don't have, we don't use auxiliary. No, does disappears. No, that's sometimes that happens. I'm going to explain this a little bit better. All right, let's continue. Okay, if I'm going to ask a yes/no question, I begin with if. So for instance, the first question is she there? The response is yes, yes she is, no she isn't. No, it's a yes/no question. The second one, no, it's an embedded question. No, could you read the second one, please?
Do you know if she's there?
Okay, thank you very much. So in this case, it's a closed question. No, it's a yes/no question. So because it's a yes/no question, we continue with if. Do you know if she is there? Again, verb be goes after the subject, not like in a regular sentence. So we don't follow the structure of a question. No, it's just like any affirmative or negative sentence. No. So do you know if she is there? All right. If we just use if the question is going to be no, do you know if she is there? Yes or no. It's also a closed question. No, yes, no question. That's why I use if. Okay. Any questions?
No, it's okay.
Okay, good. So we're introducing a new word, no? If. If for yes, no questions. All right, next. So for a statement word order, we use a statement word order. That means that we don't use question order. So she is there. No, it's using any, like the previous sentence, no? She is there. It's not using question order. Question order will be, is she there? No? And we don't use that. Okay, that's not correct. So instead of saying where is she, which is the regular order for a question, we use the second one. Could you read the second one, please?
Do you know where she is?
Thank you very much. No. So this is like just regular statement, not like affirmative or negative statement. Regular sentence order, regular statement order. Sorry. So if you pay attention, with all of the statement or the embedded questions, use this type of phrases. No, do you know? can you tell me, okay, could you tell me, or I wonder, no, this type of phrases always goes at the beginning. All right. Second example, no, is she there? Is regular question order, no? The second one, no? Could you read it?
Do you know if she's there?
Thank you very much. No, same regular statement order. She is there, is not there, etc. All right. Any questions?
No.
Okay, good. And we don't use a form of the auxiliary verb do. No, as I explained in a previous example, do disappears in embedded questions. So for instance, what do you mean? To make this question, this is a present simple question, no? That's why we use do. What do you mean? No, we always use auxiliary do in questions, no, in present simple. If I want to ask the same question, even when I don't have a question mark, do disappears. All right, could you read the second one too, please?
I know what you mean.
All right, thank you. So in this case, it might not sound like a question itself. However, this is also called embedded question because it's like affirming, no, I know what you mean. And it usually finishes, sorry, I forgot, with a period. I know what you mean, period. And the verb do disappears. All right. So I'm using again another phrase, not such as I wonder. No, in this case it's I know, then question word, and then do disappears. All right, there is no do.
Okay.
So if I say I know what do you mean, it's incorrect. That's not correct. No, the use of do in embedded questions is not used. All right, and we always end with a period at the end. Even when this doesn't sound like a question, because it's coming from a question, it's how can I say this? It's like it's represented like an embedded question. Sé que tiene la palabra pregunta y uno siempre no, va a asociar, ¿no? Oh, entonces esto implica una respuesta, no siempre. In embedded questions, that doesn't always happen. This it's implies an embedded question even when you don't need a response. Okay, so another example. Or also, I know what do you mean. It's also incorrect. No, it's simply I know what you mean. Okay, so do we don't use to. In this case, another one. No, does she have an agent? The second one, could you read it, please?
I wonder if she has an agent.
Thank you very much. So in this case, because it's a yes/no answer, no, does she have an agent? Yes, no, no. We use if. Remember, I wonder if she has an agent. No, obviously, the structure for a question, it doesn't apply, no? Because with affirmative and negative statements, we use have, oh, sorry, has, no, for he, she, it remains the same in this embedded questions. All right? And we don't say, I wonder, does she have an agent? No, the use of does disappears. Or I wonder, she does have an agent. No, does doesn't apply. Okay, any questions?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So, you have embedded questions inside of a statement or inside of another question. Okay, so when embedded question is a statement, we use a period at the end. So, for instance, like I mentioned before, this is represented as a statement. No, you're saying this. Oh, I know what you mean. I have this phrase, no, if you want to call it. I have the question word, and then I have the complement. No? This is like a statement, but it's also recognize an embedded question, no? Because it was a question before. And when an embedded question is a question, we use a question mark at the end. So because this is an statement, we put a period at the end.
Okay.
From what do you, I know what you mean. And when there's a question inside of another question, I use a question mark at the end. No. Could you read both sentences, please?
I know what you want.
Okay.
Can you tell me?
Sorry. Second one.
Can you tell me what you want?
Excellent. No. Second one is a question. So here we will say we do. No. Can you tell me what do you want? Do disappears. All right. So I think that's all. Okay. So far, any questions?
No.
All right. The first part is a statement. No, a statement is something that we want to clarify something. No? The second one, it has like the meaning of a question at itself. No? Can you tell me what you want? We're going to get a response here. Here we probably won't get a response, no, maybe a comment. But because it's a statement, we don't get anything else. No, we're simply mentioning, no, I know what you want. In the second one, we get a response. Now, can you tell me what you want? Well, I want, I don't know, I want a break. I don't know. No? So here I'll get a response. Here, no, because it's just simply a statement. And just to remember, if there is a question word, we keep it, no? Where, when, whatever question word, we keep it. If there is no question word, we use if. No, that means that it's a yes, no question, ¿no? Generalmente las palabras pregunta son preguntas abiertas, donde vamos a tener una información o respuesta abierta, que puede ser cualquier cosa, ¿no? ¿Dónde, cómo, cuándo, etc. Cuando es una yes, no question, no tenemos palabras preguntas, where, when, etc. We don't have that. So when we don't get those questions, it means that we get a yes, no question, so we use if. No, in the embedded question. And we use normal sentence grammar, so we don't need do, does, did. No, this auxiliary verb is not used in embedded questions. And also we use normal regular word order, no subject, verb, and not the opposite like in a question, not just subject, verb, complement, etc. And we use a full stop and not a question mark when it's a statement. And if it's a question inside of another question, yes, I do a question mark. And the uses, no, like I mentioned at the beginning, is to be more polite. No, it's not the same to tell someone where is the station that's saying, can you tell me, or could you tell me where the station is, where the train station is, for instance. No, what time is it? Regular question. Well, more polite, no? Could you please tell me what time it is? No? Also, to give more information, I wonder if she called me. This is a statement, no? That's why it has a period and not a question mark. This is a statement. Or I don't know where my bag is. In this case, it's expressing lack of knowledge. The first one is expressing simply curiosity. Or I want to know where this meeting will start. This one is expressing desire of knowledge too. So we're talking about more information. No? And to change direct speech to reported speech. So this is a little bit more advanced. However, it's important to recognize. When I mention what someone else said, no? What do you want to know? No. If I want to mention this question to someone else, no. My mom asked me what I wanted to do, or my boss asked me what I wanted to do, or my husband asked me what I wanted to do. No? This is not as important, however, it's important to recognize. Okay, so we're going to practice now, Flor, is to recognize some of these phrases, no, that goes before the embedded question and practice the order, not the order that is usually a regular statement and some statements too. Okay. Any questions so far? I believe this is the last slide. Do you have any questions?
In the uses, when you say speech,
Yes.
is like a discurso?
Yes. Direct speech is usually when someone just asks us anything. No, it's direct. It's called reported when we mention who asked or who did something. No, that's why reported speech refers to this. No, he asked me. My mom, or the use of tell too. No, she told me what to do. No, or he asked me where to go. ¿No? So, el uso de mencionar que alguien te dijo qué hacer o te preguntó o qué te dijo, ¿no? He asked, he said, que te dijo, ¿no? He tell o he told, ¿no? Mencionando o no a quién, ese es reported speech, ¿no? Tal vez veamos algún ejemplo en los ejercicios, solo por eso lo quería mencionar. Pero básicamente es la diferencia, ¿no? Direct speech is just the way that we usually talk, ¿no? What do you want to know, no? Or where are we going? This is just direct speech. Reported speech, it means that I'm mentioning what someone else told me. That's reported. That's why I can get ask, or I can get say, I can get told, ¿no? Esas son palabras que me ayudan a reportar, ¿no? Que alguien más me dijo. Por eso se llama reported speech. Pero de hecho, eso es otro tema. Solo quería que se reconozca que también lo puedo trabajar de esta manera, si es que tenías base. Y si no, no hay problema. Esto lo vamos a trabajar en el siguiente módulo. Reported speech.
Okay, yes, it's fine.
Okay, good. So let's see. Embedded questions. I got 3 exercises for you. Okay, so I'm sharing this through the chat. It's this exercise. If you could open it and share. So we're basically just to choose which one is correct, trying to follow the order that we have to, not just regular state. So for instance, do you know how expensive? ¿Será is it? It is? Are they? Pero tú lo vas a trabajar. Click on the link, please, and then share your screen. Thank you very much. All right.
Do you know how expensive
Which one is correct? Is it? It is?
it is?
Very good. Thank you very much.
Can you tell me where he was born?
All right. Great job.
Do you know where I should put the clean dishes?
All right. Great job.
I don't know why she would want to leave her job. Do you think we should wait for her?
Excellent. Great job.
I was wondering who ate all the biscuits.
Nice.
Can you tell me if she is hungry? Do you know where she plays tennis?
All right. Good job.
Can you tell me when the party is?
It's not that complicated.
Does Chris know what she does at the weekend?
Excellent. Great job. All right, so you got all of them correct. I'm sharing a new link. If you could open it, please. It was all correct. Then the second one, we're going to put the words in order. Okay, so we are just going to drag them. So how can we put these words in order?
Mm,
Mhm. You click, if you are ready, submit answer.
okay. Do you think John is a good student?
Mhm. Very good. Next. How can we put these words in order?
Do you think our teacher speaks other language?
All right, let's click submit. Excellent. Good job.
Do you think supermarket
Near might be not correct. Do you know the meaning of near?
yes, cerca?
Yeah.
Do
So
you know their supermarket?
or it might be correct. You can click submit if you want. All right. Excellent. Oh no. Okay, how do you think you will go? You can go back if you want.
Oh, yes. Peter can go.
Sorry. Could you read it, please?
Okay. Do you think there is something I could do to be your friend again?
All right. Excellent. Great job.
And do you think there are any bus stations near the school?
Mhm. To left.
I think we are going to travel next year.
Mhm. Awesome. Great job.
Do you think your sister is at home right now?
All right. Excellent. Great job. All right. So it was just that one, no? When I'm not sure what was the mistake, but it was number 6, no? All right. So is it clear for you, or you would like to practice one more exercise, because we need to practice or to see another content? What do you think?
It's very clear for me.
All right, great. So I can explain the next topic and we have enough time, no? Okay, so thank you very much, Flor. Let me go and explain the next topic. Okay, okay, we have 40 minutes. That's good enough. Okay, so Flor, question. Are you interested in French classes?
Yes, I would like to be able to communicate if someday I go to French,
To France, no?
to
Yeah,
France. Yes.
I would love to learn French too. Okay, next question. Imagine the last movie you watched. Do you remember the name of the last movie that you watched?
Yes,
What was it?
it was Cruella.
Oh, Cruella. Okay, great. So, was Cruella interesting?
Yes, it was very interesting because uh, I didn't expect what the story is about the childhood of Cruella.
Oh, oh, really? I actually haven't watched that movie. I think I'm going to watch it. All right,
Yes.
let's take a look to the word. Okay, interested. Pay attention how do you respond. Remember how you respond. No, the question had interested. In the second question, we have the same word, however, the ending is a little bit different. No, here the ending is ed, and here the ending is ing. No, so it's not the same to ask a question with "Are you interested in, I don't know, watching movies?" or saying, "Was the movie interesting?" No, the ending of this word is going to imply a different meaning. Even when the word is like the same, just this ending, it has a different meaning. Okay, just try to think a little bit, know how different your responses were just because of the ending. Are you interested? Or was the movie interesting? Just think about it. Okay, so let's start with today's explanation about this topic. So these are, both of them, by the way, no, are adjectives. What are adjectives? Do you know what an adjective is?
Mm,
Do you know?
no.
Okay. Usually are words that help us to describe something. For example, the red car. Red is an adjective. Or the big dog. Dogs. Big is an adjective. Or the cute cat. The word cute. It's something. These are words, red, big, cute, that help us to describe something. No, that's an adjective. En castellano generalmente nos dicen adjetivo calificativo. ¿No? We know that these are words that help us to express how something is. Okay, so we're going to take a look to participle adjectives. What are participle adjectives? So there are adjectives that have an ending either in ed or ing, and they usually describe feelings or reaction. But both forms, depending if it has ed or ing ending, have different meanings. For instance, interest or interesting. No? the ending is different, therefore the meanings also are different. They're very different, as we see in the example. No? So, for example, bored. We have the ending ed, no? Bored. And then we have boring. Do you know the difference between one and another? What it means bored? Flor.
Mm, when a person is refer that a person is bored.
All right, excellent. So it's referring to a person, not to someone. What about boring?
Maybe refers that a movie is boring.
Okay, excellent. So it's referring to something else, no? So that's usually the difference. The first one is going to express a feeling, and the second one is going to describe maybe like a reaction, but like about something else, not about you. It's describing something else. How it feels something else outside of you. All right, let's see an example. Okay, when the ending is ed, no, we're talking about how someone feels. So it's going to talk about me, you, your friends, your mom, no, a person. Just a person can have feelings, no? So we're talking about someone's feelings or how they feel. For example, could you read this one, please?
I'm not surprised.
So I'm talking about me, no? I'm not surprised. Or my friend is not surprised. Or my mom is not, the teacher is not surprised. The president is not surprised, no? Because it has the ending ed, we're talking about someone's feelings. That's how we recognize it. All right, ending ed, always about someone else. Sorry, my cat. Ending ed, feelings. So in this case, she's talking about how she feels, no? She's not, well, she's not surprised about anything. Okay, any questions so far?
No.
Okay, good. Next one. Okay, there are some exceptions, and these are some examples. For instance, delighted, no? This is an exception about someone's feelings. Delighted. So he was delighted with the result. It's not exactly expressing a feeling as itself, no? Delightful, it was a delightful occasion. So, sorry, so in this case, the ending ed, yes, it is describing someone's feeling. However, we don't have the ending ing. Delighting is not correct, no? It's delightful. That's the exception. Okay, so
Okay.
the rule doesn't apply here, no? I don't have ing here. I have just ed, but in the second one is delightful, not delighting. Delighting is incorrect. The use of use same, no? Because it's usually more used like in actions itself, no? Used, yes, no? He brought a used car, no? Is the description, the adjective. For instance, a car, no? He bought a used car, and however the ending is not ing. Using is not correct. No, using, it will be the infinitive, no, of the verb. It's not correct. The exception is full, no, useful, for a thing to express something, no, the opposite. All right, those are the exceptions. All right, just to know. Okay, the ending ing. When do I use adjectives with ing? To talk about someone or something that causes a feeling or reaction. So it's kind of like out of me, it's causing a reaction or a feeling. but it's not about me. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about a reaction or a cause. For example, this one. Could you read this, please?
I saw Madonna. It was so exciting.
Thank you very much. So something is happening, no? A concert, it could be like the Olympics right now, or it could be something very, that it's causing something, it's causing a reaction on me. So I'm describing that, no? The concert, no? I saw Madonna. Madonna's concert was so exciting. I'm referring as something out of me. No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about a situation. That's when we use the ing ending. All right. So another example. Well, in the example, no, she's talking about how seeing or being present in a concert is causing a reaction. So I'm describing that reaction. No, I'm not describing how I feel. I'm describing the reaction that is causing. No, it was exciting. It's kind of like out of me. It's just simply a reaction that is causing. All right. So far, any questions?
No.
Okay, great. There are also some exceptions. Some ing adjectives don't derive from verbs. Okay, for example, appetizing is just not a food, something that is very tasty, no? But it's not necessarily an adjective. No? Balding, no, a person that is getting bald without hair, it's not considered as an adjective because it's not. I mean, it's not coming from a verb. No, balding, no, bald is not a verb. Neighboring, same thing. No, that is close to a town. Same thing. The exception, no, it's not coming from a verb. No, it doesn't have the ed. That's what I mean. No, it doesn't have the ed version. It just simply have the reaction. No, it doesn't have balded, appetized, neighbored. It doesn't have that other adjective. No, and it is not coming from a verb. All right, these are some exceptions that are están solitos, si se puede decir, no están solitos in description or coming this type of reaction, no, appetizing, balding, neighboring. No? However, it doesn't have the other way ed. Okay, because they doesn't come from verbs. All right.
Okay.
So these are some verbs that form with ing and ed, but we're not going to practice. Let's take a little bit more. So okay. Let me share the exercise. We have 8 minutes. Okay. Okay, it's a quite short exercise, but I know this topic is not very complicated. So could you click on it and then share the screen, please? Thank you. All right. So let's read. Which one is correct? It applies with this one. All right. Submit answer, please. Excellent. Great job. Great job. All right. Excellent. All right. Great job. Excellent. All right. Excellent. Great job, Fleur. All right. I got a last exercise. Let's see if we can finish in this last 5 minutes. So it's also, if you click on the chat, it's a writing exercise. All right. So basically here, we just click between the different options. The math, the question goes, no? The math problem is so, which one do you choose? You just click on it, no? Could you read it, please? I'm not sure if you're reading. Your microphone may be off.
Yes. The teacher was really amused, so the lesson passed quickly.
All right. Next.
I'm sorry I can't come tonight. Oh, sorry.
That's fine, no worries.
I'm sorry I can't come tonight. I am completely exhausted.
Nice.
I can't sleep. That noise is really annoying.
All right.
Had you seen that film? It's really frightening.
Great.
She's interest in music.
What do you think? It's talking about a reaction or a feeling?
Mm, it's a feeling. Interesting.
All right. Let's see next.
I was I was amazed by his performance.
All right. Number 8.
The the hard you study
Mhm.
for these exams, the better you will do.
All right, let me check that.
He spent a year in India and loves spicy food. The the hotter the food is, the more he likes it.
Right.
Earning money has always been the thing that pleases him most. He he reaches he becomes the he more no, he reach he becomes the happier he is.
You might want to check number 8.
The harder you study for those exams,
Also, very good. Also number 6. Which one did you choose?
the more successful in music.
All right. Okay, let's take a look how you did. I believe correct. Terminado. All right. Oh, what happened? Number 2, I think, is not correct. I don't remember which one you choose. Oh, this is the third one. It was amusing. No? The teacher was
Okay.
amusing. So the lesson plus cooking. All right. So that's all, Flor. Thank you very much. Any questions so far?
No, it's okay.
Okay, great. So I will assign the next quiz until tomorrow night. Also quiz for B3 and also B1. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So have a good day, Flor, and I'll see you. I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye, Flor.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.